Abusia the Ghana Cedis every 16 bar from Ababedru 10. Right now, was saying sorry. As a Quatian who about first round. Hey, sorry. Abusia, forget about the analogy, but you share holding. Say the Cedis in every 10 one. A cacacrabin care 9 single figure. Every 10 one is a sign jump Pocosro. About to 12.1 or so.
The Ghana Cedi has weakened past the 12 Cedi mark to the US dollar for the first time since May.
Adayabani say, now me kasa mo say, President Mahama at least to say, Cedis in the former to baby a yebe smoothness level. Now Fedi Akani who said this is the true value of the Ghana Cedi.
The recent appreciation in the value of the Cedi is one that we have kept watching as the Cedi started to strengthen and the dollar depreciated. And so there must be a fair balance to try and achieve the true value of the Cedi.
So you mean to tell me, sir, it wasn't the 10?
Some people say, oh, it will come down to 4. But of course, we know the true value of the Cedi is not 4. And if it went as far down as 4, it will kill all your export businesses.
So I don't know, with all these billions of dollars, as a major physical board, a deba, investments, a foreign express on Ben or country, and so many other things. Why is the Cedi not still going up?
And so myself, the governor, and the finance minister met and discussed it. And they think that the real value of the Cedi is anywhere between 10 and 12.
And I think who President Mahama responded to it, talking about, or can say Cedi not bad from too low. A bad for the country, go too high as well, and you're good, with the inflation and stuff like that. So the Cedi will find its kind of smoothness level. Baby, I will say, okay, this is the true value of it.
There was one occasion where I said, people were asking whether it will go below 10. And I said, it is dropping, but it will find its true value. It was undervalued at 16, and it probably is overvalued at 10. But somewhere between there, we have the real value of the Cedi.
Why is this a Cedi the free 10? Echo 12. Now, for your burger, for at least, what's a Nika Caribbean MS kind of cost, so that is fine. But the question is, for a month for what Ghana actually, does that also help them business-wise? Because there are business people be able to seriously or more lose some serious bucks based on how fast Cedi in free 16 by 10.
After 3 months of relative stability, the sudden slip makes it one of the worst performing African currencies in the third quarter of 2025.
So right now, I back up. There are people at the moment that they will be happy. They keep losing money. What you say? So it's very difficult for businesses to kind of follow kind of government directives. Okay, Cedi na ship dollar no ama dollar number from. So tete no ama so 1 month later, and then it starts rising again. At that point, how can the business person kind of trust the government? You know what I mean?
It's been exactly a week since the central governor said that, well, what you're seeing in terms of the Cedi appreciation is just a short blip, or it's just a blip, and that will be corrected soon. Because
right now, DSTV is some judge for a situation as a case study. They are saying, Ghana, your taxes near normal, your Cedi dollar rate, more DSTV for raise you more prices. As some judges said that 15% was a say more raising, or when you use 15% in free, so no more scientists so extra 15%, making it 30%. And yes, they should kind of pack their stuff and go. Right now, with the volatility of the Cedi right now.
In August, it started depreciating. And you can see from your screen between August 11 to August 31st, even till date, the Cedi has depreciated, now at 12 Cedis, 5 pesos.
And China, I think the Bloomberg, the boss said Cedi is the worst performing currency in the world.
Ghana Cedi was the world's best performing currency in the second quarter of 2025. Now in the third quarter, the story has changed. The same agency that gave it that tag is saying that, well, you are now the worst performing currency in the world.
So how did that happen? If just Adiano was whipping the dollar left and right, in 1 month later, it's the worst performing currency in the world. Are you guys sure that the Cedi, you guys can keep it at bay?
But currently, if you go on social media, many are saying that, well, don't give us this tag because we are not.
Now, they've done a wise thing saying say they are not the like Baumi or guys say will lock down the Cedi, the Kiyama IGP and stuff like that. So at least they have that thing going for them. And President Mahama is trying to also let us believe we say still not see the smoothness level.
I believe that it is about stopping rapid depreciation of the currency. Almost every currency would realize either depreciation or appreciation in the course of a year. But when you have steep depreciation of about, like we had in 2024, 25% depreciation in the currency in the first half of the year, it makes planning difficult.
I understand that the figure and sometimes in the cost of form. But if that enough free 16, about 10 within 1 month, and then 2 months later, a free 10 to 12, then the chance by the end of the year, no, 9 to 14 and 15.
Yes, Bank of Ghana has been intervening in the forex market, but they've withdrawn. And what happened was that because of the rapid appreciation in the value of the Cedi, we saw an exponential increase in imports, because then people could buy cheaper dollars and so they could import more, which is a natural economic phenomenon. But on the other side, exporters are not happy because they get less Cedis for what they export.
A man for a Bank of Ghana, a man for a Ministry of Finance. Mushamu nuoma ye. Na se Cedi ni saying Jimmy, you guys will have nothing to kind of make the day about. I don't have a problem, say Kwasoro. That actually helped me. But if you did this whole fracas with, oh, Ato knows what he's doing, Ato is forcing, and 2 months later, things are beginning to shift to the way now money from now. Then it feels like the NPP for binum normal can. So the swift increase in the value of Cedi was kind of artificially done. Then, people can start believing all kind of acknowledging there is some truth to it.
Every country tries to find out a balance where exporters are able to do good business and importers are not overburdened by high forex rates.
So whoever is at the Ministry of Finance, whoever is at the Bank of Ghana, the people in charge of making sure that the Cedi still retains its value, you guys should not sleep. Work on it. Because I just am not for any businesses with Ghana, Yeah, I'm gonna bring more. And then the normal Ghanaian person or kokotono from those people almost eventually bebre. And then work I'm gonna put in really means nothing. So if you guys are working on it, work harder. If you are not working on it too, then please work on it.
The Cedi is making an adjustment, and I believe that it will settle at a certain rate, and we will make sure that any depreciation that occurs in the value of the Cedi is within a margin of about 5% per annum. That is what we target.
What this topic then say NPP for 3 years, do during some time. Oh, yeah, beko Christmas here. Now ferry I didn't start rising a cosro. Aboga for go through Ghana say king. And no mutis to say she. A bass and sky the quagga and yo, you cry no problem. We don't want that to happen because December, we know your tactics. Don't do that to us again. We don't like that.
It coincided with a period where we saw a reduction of 50% in remittances because our citizens in the diaspora were taken aback by the rapid appreciation of the Cedi. And so if somebody was building a house, if he was going to send $100,000, it meant that he was losing a certain percentage of that 100,000. And most of them would decide to adopt a wait-and-see attitude and say, oh, no, as for Cedi, it's not possible that the Cedi can regain its value to that extent. By all means, it will go up again. So I'll hold back my remittance until the Cedi goes back up. So we saw a 50% reduction.
Tap send. Then numero uno. Mobile app. We see a bit in there send this car command. Don't for Ghana. So Italy, Germany, Europe, USA, even Dubai. Now person send this card the brand of Ghana. App where so you to tap send. Apple App Store and Google Play Store na download right now for 2 phones. Because how they send this card command of BR. Until we levy untiashe exchange rate in was it's fast, it's secure, it's all the good things and mouth trouble. Almost security a top notch. And I first time I could download the app now you see they send this car. Ubo code Magraheb Shema. Depending on baby I want, you better see a chewska ama de akaska wo send no ndi abusua se onya start use tap sender me kan form a wo ne even no mo mobile wallet abusua betimi load no with ska ndi the time so say wo send this kind of command for Ghana na nya fe na be connect to bank dabi e tap wallet no ti fast na analyze what send ko tap send the abusua mintimi kan form enough ndi say wo use tap send ya ko Apple App Store na Google Play Store na ko download no right now.
Tap send. Papa no.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for videos like this every day. Till we meet again, abusia. Adios.